Alright, so obviously it goes without saying, I don't care about anyone buying a mansion, but when you're a co-founder of BLM and a self-professed Marxist, and your ideology and the movement you founded concerns itself so much with wealth inequality, wealth disparity, and the material conditions of the working class, etc., I think it's fair to point out how strange this is. Exactly how many small businesses could this person have invested in that could have employed the people you claim you want to help? Exactly how much could you have donated to causes you support if you didn't buy 4 high-end homes? My guess is several $1 million worth if you were willing to live a more modest life and still help those you claim to care about. But no, luxury and an ostentatious life, that's what she wants. Okay, nothing wrong with that. It's not my style, not really what I'm into, but you do you. But here's something pretty significant to consider, though, and this is something that socialists and Marxists should realize. When we say that what they advocate for goes directly against how humans behave naturally, this is what we mean. And you're going to need continuous violence to impose your will, your twisted sense of morality, on everyone. Do you think that this lady, Patricia Cullors, is going to give these mansions up when the revolution is won? Do you think she's going to just abandon them and let whoever move in, and she'll just move back into wherever she lived in the past? I highly doubt it. So what do you do with her? Don't you revere her to some degree? Don't you look to her as some sort of a leader? Does she get a pass? I mean, after all, there is no possible way for her to enjoy all 4 mansions that she has. Isn't a fairly big deal to Marxists whenever someone owns more than they could possibly use, especially when it comes to land? Isn't that a pretty big deal to them? If it is unused property or abandoned property, are they not all about squatters' rights then? She's got far more than what she needs by every definition I've ever heard a socialist put forth. So what do you do with her after all is said and done? Give her a pass, as I suggested before? I bet they would, because that's historically what has been done when it comes to Marxists and socialists. The leaders of the movement that is supposed to lead the laborers to the promised land live in luxury and they command obedience because they're revered by the people, or they're forced to revere them. And whenever you have those two things paired up, an ideology that requires violence and a creepily worshipped leadership class, that's a match made in hell, and you've just started down the road that humans have been down a million times, and it never ends well. So all in all, this actually shouldn't be too shocking. You know, a fake, hollow person using a movement that claims to be about a more equitable society, and this person is using it to make themselves far from equal to your average person. This shouldn't really shock anyone, although maybe to the people who donated to this organization, maybe they are shocked. And I'm sorry that they couldn't see what was obvious in front of their faces. A lot of money is to be made off of a group of people you managed to agitate with a bunch of BS. They played this card beautifully, BLM, and they played BLM supporters like a damn fiddle. But that's all for now. Like, subscribe, please share this video. It's hugely appreciated, and take it easy.